real life Iron Man, risk taker, innovator, and one of the most adventurous and craziest businessman, entrepreneur, as well as engineer. Yes, guys, in today's episode of Super Saturdays, I will be talking about the South African born entrepreneur who is well known as the founder and CEO of SpaceX and Tesla. No points for the right guesses. A normal person needs at least 6 months to learn any of the computer programming language. But this guy was way different and unique from others. At the age of 9 years, when Elon Musk got his first computer, he also got the computer programming language book along with it. And in just 3 days, he finished reading this book, understanding this book continuously, non-stop for the 3 days, day and night. And using his computer knowledge at just the age of 12 years, this guy designed his first online game, that is Blaster, which he sold to the video game company for $500. And that shows the business mindset at such a small age. It is said that Elon Musk had a photographic memory, which means he remembers anything and everything which he sees or which he reads. Next, at the age of 17 years, he took an admission in Pennsylvania University and shifted to Canada. And after completing his college in 1994, he, along with his brother, launched his first startup, that is Zip2, which provides the business maps and the business information at a single place, which helps the business owners to grow their networks, to develop their business through the networking. It is the first version of the Yellow Pages. But just in 5 years, he sold this company to Compaq with a valuation of $307 million, out of which Elon Musk's share was $22 million. Now, Elon Musk had become multi-millionaire businessman, having a huge apartment along with a plane and a McLaren F1 sports car. Now, one day, Elon Musk went to a bank and he observed long queues for the money transaction. This situation gave him the idea of online money transfer. And then he started his next venture, that is X.com, which provides online money transfer through the email. Initially, he faced a lot of difficulties. He could not gain the trust. But later on, his company started growing rapidly. And then it became the PayPal. In 2002, PayPal was bought by eBay at an evaluation of $1.5 billion, in which Elon Musk share was the highest. He was the highest stakeholder of 11.71%, and through this valuation he received $165 million through this idea. And now his next target was to complete his dream of space mission or space travel. So for that, he went to Russia to buy the rocket, but he got shocked by knowing the non-negotiable price of a rocket, that is $8 million for a single rocket. So he returned empty-handed, but brought the dream of making his own rocket. He decided to make his own rocket, and then he started his next venture, that is SpaceX. But he was not knowing anything about the rocket design, rocket making. So starting anything from zero is very, very difficult task. So he read a lot of books related to the rocket design, space, and then started making the design of a rocket. Meanwhile, he invested in electric car manufacturing company as well, that is Tesla. He was not the founder of Tesla, but he invested in Tesla, and after some time he became the CEO of that company. But let's come back to the SpaceX. SpaceX started making the rockets, but during the testing, all of his rockets started getting failed. Some are in the initial stage. One rocket reached to the orbit as well, but outer space as well, but it failed. So after a lot of unsuccessful attempts, and the Tesla was also not doing good that time, because people were not much inclined towards the electric car. So at that time, Tesla was also about to get closed, and he also could not succeed in making the rockets. So this was the time Elon Musk was having only his last $44 million in hand. So at that moment, Elon Musk was having two options. One is to forget about his dream of a space mission, forget about his SpaceX, and keep focusing on Tesla to make the Tesla grow, to generate the awareness or the demand in market for the Tesla electric vehicles. Or the second option, the hard option, is to invest all his money to the SpaceX and giving it one more try. And it was Elon Musk who chooses the second and the difficult option. He invested all his money in SpaceX and developed another rocket in just 1 month. And this time, after 3 unsuccessful rocket attempts, 4th time, luckily, it was a successful mission, and from his success, NASA gave him the contract of $1.5 billion. Other than SpaceX and Tesla, Elon Musk had many more innovating technology driven companies such as the Boring Company, which is making the world class tunnels to reduce the traffic of vehicles in many places. Another one is Hyperloop One, which is unique and one of its kind. And it is another option or better option of ground transport system through which we can cover 700 miles in just 1 hour. Another venture is Neuralink, which is developing the brain machine for the specially abled people. Through this machine, the specially abled people can also do everything which a normal person can do. Another company he is working on is OpenAI. This is doing the research in artificial intelligence, and along with these, Elon Musk is also working on another project, that is Starlink, through which he will send 12,000 satellites in space in the Earth's orbit, which will make star-like chain all over the Earth's orbit, and that will provide the internet everywhere in the world. So these are some achievements, these are the things he is working upon. So I hope you like this video. See you in the next such informative and interesting video. Enjoy, have a good day and take care. Thank you. Jai Hind.